Hey, it's Sophie Kuhn with this week's episode of Sophie's Lion Hacks. About a week or so from now is midterm week, arguably the most stressful week of the semester. It's a chance to make or break your grade, especially if you're in between letter grades. For seniors, if you get an A on one of these midterms, you won't have to take the final, but no pressure. Here are some tips so that you can ace these tests and enjoy Christmas break. The first thing is to believe you will ace a test. It may sound cheesy, but it's been scientifically proven that you are more likely to get a better grade if you tell yourself you can do it instead of saying you're probably going to fail. It's an easy thing to do, so why not give it a shot? Second, talk to people out loud about the information on the test. When you read or explain the information out loud, you double your ability to retain information because your brain processes it in two ways, seeing and hearing. It may sound weird or your friends might not be interested, but you'll remember much more than you would from silently reading or studying alone. Third of all, don't do anything drastically different the day of the test. If you don't drink coffee, don't start the day of the test. It might mess you up. And don't go overboard on the sugar. Did you know that sweeteners such as Splenda, Equal, and Sweet and Low have ingredients that were originally made as an ant poison? It was called aspartame. Scientists then realized it was sweet and created a non-poisonous sweetener. Don't worry, you won't get poisoned, but if you ever have an ant problem, sprinkle some sweetener and that should fix it. Now back to midterms. Here's something interesting. A study was done where people wrote their personal information such as name, race, and religion before the test and a group who wrote it after the test. The results were that people who wrote their personal information after the test did better on the exam they were taking, especially minorities. This is because when putting their information, they would get caught up in the implications and stereotypes put on them from others in society. When taking a test, try to put your information at the end if you can, without forgetting to put it, because that would probably be even worse. If not, try not to get caught up in what other people think and focus on what you are able to do. Whatever stereotypes exist shouldn't define who you are and what you're able to do. If you are taking SATs and ACTs, you can also use these tips for those tests. With all this in mind, I hope you have a successful midterm week.